Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I have another cool chess puzzle to share with you. This one was composed by Frédéric Lazard in 1935. Probably my favorite composer. I've shared a few of his compositions over the years in this playlist and they never seem to disappoint. It's white to move, and it's up to you to try and find the best continuation. I encourage you, as usual, to spend some time with these. Maybe set this position up on one of your own boards and come back to the video to see the solution. Okay, here we go. First move is d7. If bishop takes bishop, white promotes to a queen and goes on to win. But what do we do if the bishop goes to h6? Now, if white promotes to a queen, black will win with a discovered check and then checkmate. So, well, what's the idea? The idea here is to play to f8. White must make this move. Now, if bishop takes bishop, white promotes to a queen and goes on to win. If the bishop goes to g5, we go to e7. Once more, trying to deflect the bishop off of this diagonal. Bishop takes bishop in this case. This will result in a draw. White promotes to a queen, bishop takes queen, stalemate. No legal moves for white. And there's one other square for the black bishop. Bishop f4. See the idea? Bishop d6 follows. So wherever the bishop goes, the white bishop plays to these squares and continually tries to deflect the bishop off of this key diagonal. Now, don't go anywhere. This is not the solution. This is only part of it. This is as far as I took this composition. I didn't take it any deeper. There is a deeper point to this. You ready? After bishop takes bishop in this case, and white promotes to a queen, what is white doing after bishop f4? There is not a good move for white. Black is winning this position. White will soon have to give the queen up for the bishop to stop mate. So let's just say the queen goes to d2 right now, or one move later. King f3, queen is pinned, and the queen is lost. Black goes on to win this king and pawn endgame. So what's the trick here? How does black hold this? How does white hold this? How does white make this a draw? Well, you promote to a rook. How is this drawing exactly? Well, for starters, let's say the bishop picks up this pawn. This is one move white has. This is one resource white has. Rook d3 with the idea to pick up the b pawn and then be there in time to hunt down this guy. And if king takes rook, stalemate. And if the bishop does not take the pawn but rather goes to f4, what is white doing now? Well, the only move here which holds the draw, rook d2. How is this different from when the queen was on d2? Well, if king f3 in this position, stalemate. Promoting to a queen turns out to be too strong. Now, if the king doesn't go to f3, let's say bishop g5, if there's some separation between the king and bishop on this diagonal, the rook puts pressure on the bishop. Pressure on the bishop. And if king f4, when they're next to each other and the king is ready to give this check, that's when you return to d2. Bishop h6, you put pressure on the bishop. King g5, they're next to each other, rook d2, once more setting up this stalemate trick. King moves to one of these two. The game is over. Draw. A very clever stalemate resource. I'm not saying that another composition doesn't exist like this. What I am saying is that this is the first time I am experiencing a composition like this. I've seen ones where promoting to a queen result in a draw, but promoting to a rook results in a win. But this is the first time I'm experiencing one where promoting to a queen is a loss, but promoting to a rook is a draw. What about for you? Feel free to share any feedback you have in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one as much as me. That's all for now. Take care. Bye.